What is astrology? Astrology is presented as an ancient knowledge that investigates the influence of celestial bodies on all elements of the earth, both living beings and inanimate objects, as well as their reaction to this influence. It is among the earliest records of human knowledge and is considered the precursor to astronomy. For many centuries, both formed a single science, but with the advancement of the scientific method, a separation occurred. Astronomy became an objective science based on measurements, calculations, and observations with instruments such as the telescope, while astrology came to be understood as a subjective and interpretive science. Despite this distinction, astrology remains dependent on astronomy in its technical aspect. Drawing up a horoscope is an astronomical process, as it involves precise calculations of planetary positions. The interpretation of that horoscope is an astrological process based on the symbolic reading of those positions. Astrology also studies the angles formed between the planets and the symbolic effects of these angles on humanity. To achieve this, it uses three fundamental elements: the signs, the houses, and the planets. The signs represent fields of action or qualities of energy manifestation. The houses indicate the areas of life where this energy acts, being determined by the place and time of birth. And the planets symbolize the motivating forces or impulses that set the action in motion. More than a predictive art, astrology is presented as a philosophy of life. It teaches that there is harmony and symmetry in the universe, and that all beings are part of an interconnected whole. Its objective is not to hold the planets responsible for life's events, but to help human beings understand themselves better through planetary symbols. This process of self-knowledge allows one to discover new inner qualities and leads to a fuller, more productive life with a greater sense of purpose. Originally, astrology was divided into four major branches. Natural or physical astrology studied the influence of the planets on natural phenomena, such as tides, climate, the atmosphere, and the seasons. Mundane or judicial astrology dealt with collective matters, such as the destiny of nations, the economy, and political cycles. Horary astrology was dedicated to the study of specific questions formulated at a particular time and place. The text indicates that the book in question is specifically dedicated to natal astrology, which analyzes an individual's birth chart. The text further explains that, in the West, there are two main astrological systems: tropical astrology and sidereal astrology. Tropical astrology is based on the sun's position in relation to the signs of the zodiac, while sidereal astrology is based on the sun's position in relation to the actual constellations. Although the signs and constellations have the same names, they do not currently coincide, which can cause confusion for beginners. This difference arose due to the precession of the equinoxes, a slow movement of the Earth's axis. About 4,000 years ago, at the vernal equinox, the Sun was in both the sign and the constellation of Aries. Currently, at the spring equinox, the Sun enters the sign of Aries, according to tropical astrology. But it is located in the constellation of Pisces, according to astronomy. The signs are defined as mathematical divisions of the ecliptic, which is the apparent path of the Sun and planets in the sky. The ecliptic circle has 360 degrees, divided into 12 signs of 30 degrees each. Aries is defined as the first sign, beginning at the vernal equinox, a point that astrologers call the entry into Aries. Although this point is currently located in the constellation of Pisces, this does not invalidate the tropical system. The text concludes by stating that both sidereal and tropical astrology are based on different principles, but both are valid. However, the book clearly assumes tropical astrology as the basis of its teaching.